Son, Ni, Ich. How's everybody? My name is Kyuubi, and welcome to the 5th episode of Kyuubi's Corner, where I invite artists, dancers, and cosplayers to talk about anime and Asian culture. Today, I am joined by Sam, India, and Jack, all very known figures in the K-pop community here in Hawaii. Before we get into introductions, if you guys haven't seen episode 4 where G-Panda talked about business photography, please click above Jack's head. Pretty much it. Anyway, Sam, you are a seasoned K-pop veteran, so please, for those of us at home, please give a little introduction.
Hey, what's up, everyone? My name is Sam. Yeah. Oh, am I talking? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So I have been into K-pop since 2009. So it's been like 10 years. Yeah. I'm really proud of it. I'm really happy. I have been there since the beginning, not of K-pop, but when it started blowing up. So yeah, so I'm very proud of where it's gone, and yeah. What else do I say?
Oh, it's good. That's pretty much it. India?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just a little introduction.
Okay, so my name is India Ching. I have my own YouTube channel, and what I do is K-pop dance covers. So once in a while, I'll come out with covers of mostly girl group songs.
I thought you were saying covers of K-pop. I'm like,
yeah. So yeah, I do that. Yeah.
How many subscribers are you at?
Oh, I have about 1,800 subscribers right now.
Like that. Alright, and then to my left is Jack, my co-hi, and the first guest of the Kyuubi's Corner series. I don't know if he needs an introduction. We had a whole half-hour episode.
Yeah, just click.
Just click. Just click.
Go to the first podcast.
Anyways, without further ado, our first question is: how did you get into K-pop? Sam, would you like to kick us into gear?
Sure. I keep staring at the camera.
I mean, you can. You
okay.
can look at me. Look at the camera.
Okay.
Swabs.
Okay. How did I get into K-pop? My friend, basically. Like, I had one Korean friend, and she introduced me to Wonder Girls, and this is when they came out with So Hot, not the Blackpink version, the original one. We used to be into Japanese pata pata dancing, and then we discovered Wonder Girls Tell Me, because then that became like a viral dance craze. And so we started to learn that and then get into K-pop. And then my friend introduced me to So Hot by the Wonder Girls, and then Big Bang and everything. So that's how I got into K-pop. And the rest is history. Yeah.
India, how did you get into K-pop?
So my first exposure to K-pop was when I was in dance in middle school. So I had dance as an elective, and then we were taught different K-pop dances like Sistar So Cool, Miss A, Goodbye Baby, Secret Shy Boy, and then so I didn't really know like what that type of music was. But then I think when I for sure got into K-pop was when there was one time I went to Snow Factory, and then they were playing K-pop on the TVs, and then they were playing Girls' Generation Paparazzi, but I didn't know like what the song was. So I searched up K-pop and I typed in like some of the lyrics I remembered, and then so I found the video, and then I started listening to Girls' Generation, and then I got into all their other songs, and then it just like continued on from there. Yeah.
That's dope. Random fact, all 4 of us went to the same middle school.
Oh yeah.
At different times.
Just different times.
Like literally.
Very different times.
Oh, is it? No. Okay.
Yeah, it's
it would have
you,
been,
and then me, and then her, and then...
Yeah.
Alright, Tyler, how'd you get into K-pop?
I got into K-pop in 2014, I think, when my friend introduced... Oh, actually, a little bit before that, my sister, who's 3 years younger than me, was just blasting it in her room when she was in middle school and I was in high school. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, it's so stupid. You can't even understand. Why are you listening to them? Like most people who don't even listen to K-pop would think. But then in 2014, I hung out with a lot of weeaboos and a lot of loners who just listened to K-pop and watched anime all day. So I was like, damn, these girls looking pretty nice, you know what I mean? You know, so yeah, that's how I got introduced to it. Jack, how did you get introduced to K-pop?
My friend showed me first. It was Jungkook's cover of Paper Hearts, and then I looked more into it. And then I found BTS first, and then I got into BTS, and then started learning their dances because they're like, shit, they're so cool. I want to be cool. So
I want to be cool.
I want to be, but then K-pop wasn't considered cool. But
Yeah.
it just gave off this really nice vibe,
Yeah.
and then I just kept learning, and then I discovered more groups, and that's how I got to K-pop.
I feel like there's like a confidence thing that K-pop has given us. Like, yeah, because I never used to be confident in like dancing or performing
Yeah.
or anything like
Yeah.
that. But now I feel good when it comes to
Like-
K-pop.
Yeah.
For me, when I do like K-pop dances, specifically our most recent one, Boy With Love,
Oh,
I was so in character. I was like, you know, I think it's a positive aura that K-pop emulates, and like even BTS as an example, like to love yourself and to be confident in who you are, whether it's through dancing or singing, or like your art form and stuff. Well, that's a good segue into our second question. Why do you think K-pop is so popular? Jack, what do you think is so popular today?
Can we start with Sam first?
What? Yeah, I get it. Yeah, you can think about it. Yeah, sounds like a seasoned veteran.
Sure.
Seasoned veteran.
Why I think no. So I feel like it's become so popular just because I guess the whole aesthetic of K-pop and I guess it's become popular from the outside perspective, not really looking in, just saying like a lot of people really like how K-pop idols look and their dance moves and the style and how they're produced and everything. So I feel like that has kind of gone to like throughout to the masses, and the music is really good. You know, a lot of production goes into the music videos, the music, the styling, the concept, the outfits. So that really appeals to the world, I guess. You know, it's all about the Hallyu wave. You know, Korean dramas, beauty products, K-pop, everything has
I
kind
have
of...
a K-pop fan right there. You want to show that, Sam? We're not sponsored, but we're
Yeah.
welcome to sponsorships. Thank you.
Hey, Nature Republic, hit me up. DM me. No. Use my promo code. No. All these things that people say. But yeah, I feel like it's become so popular over time, just because of where it started from, and K-pop stars trying to break into like American media and
the global scale.
Yes,
Yeah.
you know, it already started with parts of Asia, Europe, or I should say all of Asia, and like Europe, and then it slowly started segueing its way into North America, and it's created this, I don't know, and social media, like that really helps. Like
Which we'll get into.
Yeah,
later.
because like when I started, long time ago, it was
Galaxy
very
far away.
yeah, in a galaxy far away. It was very small. It was a very small community, and so there weren't many people. Unless you were Korean, you didn't really know about K-pop anything unless you tuned into Channel 4 at certain times, like at night, to watch
Channel 4.
to watch
remember
you know
that.
Korean dramas. But
Oh, my mom does that.
yeah.
She's up the main.
And so yeah, I think it's become so popular just because of the amount of work they put into their productions and how many things they come out with, K-dramas, K-pop, beauty products that have really influenced everyone globally.
But I mean, it's been decades in the making, though. Too.
Yeah,
It's not a fucking.
it's not
overnight
like it just
process.
happened yesterday.
Like a lot of people might see it as that, like, oh, where are all these Korean guys come from?
Yeah.
No, they've been there.
They've been there
decades,
for a long time.
Even not just talking about Big Bang and like Girl Generation, even a little bit before that too. They have a few predecessors.
Well, yeah, like there's like first gen K-pop, like the groups, and then it goes into second gen, and I think we're in the third generation of K-pop idols. Yeah.
Nice. Have you thought about your answer yet? Are you inspired?
Yeah.
Okay. yeah. Shut the fuck up. Let me answer. Okay.
But like, it's kind of repeating what Sam said, but also I think they merged like singing and dancing into their music, because like before, if you think about it, American music, American music,
It's mainly just singing.
yeah, it doesn't emphasize all these other aspects of like music production, and K-pop pioneered that, I'm sure,
I'm pretty sure I haven't
and
seen.
that's what made them so popular. That's what I believe.
Yes. And you have any thoughts about why K-pop's popular today?
Well, I think K-pop is popular today because, again, it's like different from what we have now, what we're exposed to now. Like K-pop has music videos that are very colorful, like different from they have different content, so like sexy, like boy crush, girl crush, bad boy.
Oh yeah, so they have a little bit of something for everybody.
Yeah, like and there's different styles of music, like rap and like ballads. Yeah.
You're right.
What else? Yeah, I think the people in K-pop are attractive.
It helps. It helps.
Yeah, and so I feel like K-pop has influenced me to like learn more about Korean culture.
Oh yeah,
because I really want to go to Korea, and I really like I learned to love Korean food too.
We just had it last night. Oh my god.
And I also like just everything Korean.
Dope.
K-beauty products.
Shrinking from like a general scale, I do want to mention a common question is why is BTS so popular?
Oh yeah.
And which kind of coincides with why K-pop is so popular today, because I think if Big Bang and their predecessors paved the way, right now BTS is leading the charge at the moment, because I don't know, for some reason. But I mean, small factors like how when they started, they weren't your normal K-pop group. They were going kind of for that edgy style, and then the stereotypical boy in love concept. But then after that, they started talking about deeper concepts like depression and suicide, if you will, and not loving yourself, not being confident in yourself. And I think that what a lot of people nowadays would attribute to their success would be maybe like what that era when they started talking about these challenging topics that you wouldn't normally talk with like your friends or your family about. It might have been their people's only source of like bonding with someone outside of their close friends, if they even have friends to begin with. Because if you look at a lot of the army from like back in the day, they were pretty, not on the positive side. If you remember the comments, or if you like read the comments before, it was like, damn, this, even today too, like, damn, this stopped me from killing myself. That's pretty deep. But I think it's cool though that it attributed to BTS's success and therefore contributing to K-pop as a whole. Yeah,
I think that's very true, because I think I remember seeing an article where they were talking about the messages within BTS's songs.
Oh, specific. Yeah, they have so many messages. So many conspiracy videos about.
And so
Fake Love had so much.
That's when everyone started like, oh, like they have messages. It's not just like, oh, they're so edgy, they're so cool, they're so this, they're so that.
They're not just attractive and they can sing and they can dance. They're also talking about topics that I can relate with.
Exactly. So that, I think that's very true. That attributed to their success and people starting to focusing their attention not just on the outer appearance but also the messages within their songs.
Which like even now there's a few other current groups, like I think Blackpink made a song, or even Twice when in their recent live performance, I don't remember where, they had a live performance where they talked about like accepting yourself, and they're promoting like LGBT. I think it's because of Pride Month and stuff. But yeah, I mean, K-pop's poppin'.
Yeah,
K-pop is poppin'. To wrap it up. On to the third question, and I want to start this off with you. How can social media affect branding / relationships in the K-pop community? You YouTube star, you.
If you need to answer this.
No? Oh yeah. Jack?
Yeah, Jack.
Yeah, Jack.
What? Yeah, Jack.
Or anybody, Sam. Because I could talk a little bit about it. But I do want to hear a little. Am I talking about it?
Yes.
Is that what we're doing? Okay. So the question was, how can social media affect like your relationships in the K-pop community and like your brand and stuff? I think it's just a cliche answer for me. It's our 21st century method of communication. So instead of just talking to amongst your group of friends and maybe posting a website or a blog like back in the day of like early 2000s with only like maybe tens of his or so, you can literally get hundreds or even thousands of followers, which you can use as a platform to build relationships and maybe market yourself and gain success in whatever you're trying to do, whether it's singing, dancing, K-pop covers. Yeah. If you guys have any juicy stories about how it might negatively affect you, like maybe drama. Drama is a big one when it comes to social media. Like recently, I don't know if you guys heard about this, but recently a Twitch streamer and a DJ were caught. Not caught. Well, they were live streaming on Twitch. They said something bad on their Twitch stream, like, or they acted something in an inappropriate way, considering a man's race. Like, as soon as they saw him and he said something, they were like, hold on to your purse, and they ran on Twitch stream. So that was a pretty, like, I initially like, it wasn't the best, but then a lot of people started giving it hate. So I mean, but then again, that's like the social media culture, you know. It's goes inside with alongside cancel culture too. Yeah, I think social media is like a double-edged sword. It can be used with positivity and negativity, but it all depends on like the user who's wielding that sword.
Very true.
Now I'll give the sword to you. Answer the question, please.
Okay.
All my ideas are just.
Okay.
I am hungover. All right. It is my 21st birthday, and I'm.
Yay.
This is from my grandma. I'm wearing this. This is from Mr. Sam right here. Is sparkling wine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And no, it's a bouquet.
You want to tell? Wait, I do want to mention. Oh, what did your Uber driver or Lyft driver say?
Oh yeah! Oh my god, it was so funny. So so I'm carrying this, okay, and then when I get out of my Lyft, my Lyft driver was like, "I hope she likes it." I was like, "Oh, yeah, she will," because I didn't want to be like,
I do.
It's for a guy.
I do love it.
Yeah. Guys like flowers too. So,
I liked it.
Yeah.
It made me smile.
Yeah, there's alcohol in it, so of course.
It made me smile extra.
Yeah.
Yes. Anyways.
Oh, yeah.
Have you had time to think about your answer?
Okay, so I never really experienced anything negative except for like a few hate comments, but of course you're gonna get hate comments.
I gotta fuck them.
Everyone is gonna get hate comments.
Everyone's gonna get
But like I just ignore it and I'm just like, just move on, whatever, it doesn't matter. But for me, I think that social media has helped me to spread my talent, I guess. So when I first started YouTube, I came out with my Sister I Like That dance cover. And then when I shared it, like I got a lot of love from my friends and they're like, oh yay, so good, keep going. But like that was, I think like, I don't think I danced really good. But then over time, I could see that I've improved a lot in dancing. Like if you watch my first video compared to my last video, like, whoa,
I think
it's a big difference. Yeah. Yeah, so I think social media, it just did an exposure.
We're gonna sidetrack a little bit. What do you feel like doing K-pop covers and being in this community? Do you see it as a stepping stone to a future goal you might have? Whether it's I don't know, what a lot of people like gaining fame or gaining subscribers, monetizing their brand. Do you see that for you personally, or are you just doing it just because I want to make videos of these dance covers?
Before like long time ago, I wanted to like become a choreographer for K-pop groups, but then right now I feel like that's not gonna get anywhere because I want to do something different. And so I'm just doing it for fun, and like when I do dance covers, it's fun because I get to dress up and do my makeup and like just be that group. And then I guess
Nice. Jack. How can social media affect branding relationships in the K-pop community?
I got exposed to like a lot of people who are into K-pop, and then that created bonds, and then I made more friends that were related.
I know.
Like that related to me.
It's really cool that I think all four of us can bond over this topic.
Definitely when you're into something that is not the norm or like everyone else
Yeah,
is doing
yeah.
it, then
You tend to get attracted to the people
yeah,
who
you
are
gravitate towards people who
Yeah.
you know say birds.
Welcome to episode 5 of the Kyuubi
Yeah.
Score.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And so yeah, that is true. I like that.
Do you have any other thoughts to expand on the question?
What's the question?
How can social media affect? Basically, how can social media affect your relationships in the K-pop community, or your branding, if you want to go the business way?
Well, with social media, because it's highly influential now. Before, I would say it was still influential, but even more so now that younger people are getting into social media. Just be careful. And how does that influence your
Relationship.
relationships.
within the K-pop community? Bringing you together, I feel like that's the biggest thing. Like,
I know.
you know, since again, social media being influential with K-pop, more people are able to see it. So, more people are able to come together to express their joy or love for, you know, for K-pop. And then branding. How does it affect branding?
Yeah, if you want to talk about the business route. Oh, well, also for you because you're, you know, you've had your experience with so many K-pop groups here in Hawaii. How can Hi, Four! We were performing at Aloha, and he was performing, and some random woman was like, "Hi, Four," which is their group name.
Yeah.
At the moment, he's like,
and I was like, oh, hello. Oh my gosh, someone knows.
oh god,
Someone
what am I
sees us.
doing?
Oh. No pictures. Well, yeah, with K-pop like cover dance groups and stuff.
It's a big tool.
Yeah.
It's a great tool.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I run India and I are also part of another K-pop dance cover group, Switch. You can follow us down below. No.
All right, we're just gonna put all the links down below.
My YouTube channel, her YouTube channel.
Yeah, pretty much.
Our social media handles.
Pretty
Follow us
much.
on Twitter. Tweet us. Answer the question in my IG
Oh
story.
my god.
Use my promo code now.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah.
You know.
So yeah, I run the social media page
Yeah.
on Instagram for Switch, Switch_IG. And it really helps us that there are a lot of people getting into K-pop, and it's being heavily exposed on social media, because then in turn that can bring us attention, and people who are similar to us and also love whatever content we get to post, then they can follow us and we can interact with them. We really are really humbled and really happy for the people who follow us and who enjoy our content. And yeah, like, again, K-pop being heavily influential on everyone, we do get a lot of love and a lot of support. So
So going off what you said, it just popped in my head that when, like, if we look at K-pop fans maybe 10 years ago, around 10 years ago, like when the iPhone just came out, or even like right before the iPhone, all those people who like K-pop, there's like no way for them to, you know, bond with people online. They're only limited to the people physically, you know, like in their community. Like, let's say, because we live in Hawaii, like we're only limited to, like, I don't know, like a Korean Hawaii itself, but like also like a Korean cultural center or like a YMCA. You're only limited to the places you can go physically. But now jumping to today, you know, there's so many forums and blogs, social media pages, Facebook groups. There's an endless amount of like K-pop culture and K-pop culture organizations today, which I think is pretty cool. Like, you couldn't have done that 10 years ago.
Oh, definitely not. I mean, like
for you, how when you started liking K-pop, like 10 years ago?
Yes,
right?
10 years ago.
So how was it? Did the iPhone come out right there? Not to make you feel old.
I'm pretty sure. I know I didn't get an iPhone till like last year.
Oh,
so
okay.
yeah, so I'm like, I was like super behind the times.
Like when you first got into it, like how?
I feel like it was non-existent, only because it was my first time getting into it. So the only people who I could go to was like my friend.
The people who introduced it to you.
Yeah, exactly. Like my one friend who knew about it, and then my other friend, when we started performing to K-pop that, because then, well, I mean, there was a whole like Korean drama fan club. We used to go to Korean drama fan clubs and perform at their events because my friend's grandpa was like part of the fan club.
But then again, you have to be like physically there though.
Yeah, exactly. So like Tyler was saying, it's you physically have to be there to know who is there. Versus now, you can be a part of a chat. You can be a part of forums, blogs, vlogs. Channels on YouTube. You can subscribe. You can follow Instagram pages.
You can have discussions with the people in the comments.
Yeah, exactly. So it's right now it is all over the place, and you can go anywhere and find it. Like you can go to a store and they're playing K-pop. I went into Daiso the other day and they were playing K-pop, and I was like, "Is this the Japanese version?" And I was like listening. I was like, "No, these are Korean lyrics." So it's very. And then I went into a bubble tea place and they were playing K-pop.
Oh yeah, it's like everywhere now.
Yeah, so you don't even have to leave your home, and you can actually go anywhere and K-pop will be playing. It's very interesting.
Like back then, it was so. I think it was so foreign, literally.
Yeah, literally.
And metaphorically.
Yeah.
It was just so foreign, like Koreans? Okay. It's whatever. And then just playing, oh, this is foreign. It's different.
Yeah.
Like, okay. But I think with the help of social media, like now, it's like a BTS video can break freaking YouTube records. Which is fucking dope. And Blackpink's performing at Coachella now because people wanted it. I think that's pretty sick. We're getting so many, like they're shifting over here, and it's just an interchange of cultures. A lot of the BTS or a lot of the K-pop members are encouraged to learn different languages so that they can communicate through social media or in live with their viewers. Segueing into our last question, how can younger viewers get started in industries like K-pop or social media? But I'm gonna simplify this question to what tips would you give to younger viewers, whether it's about K-pop or social media or anything like that? Jack, you haven't started a question the whole time.
Okay, wait.
Here you go.
How can
younger? What tips do you have for younger viewers, just in general?
For like
just in general.
Yeah,
so like K-pop. What? Like when you're in middle school, right? Or even now, what do you feel like people who come before you? What do you think that they can say to you to give you like a leg up, or confidence?
Is this relating to like K-pop or just?
Yeah, I guess we talk. Yeah, this is a K-pop Kyuubi's Corner. We might as well just keep talking about K-pop.
Tips.
Because I feel like let me get your mind jogging right now. Okay, so the face that you're making. You're like, Tyler, I don't know how to answer the question. Please stop talking to me. I think one thing that I would have said to like younger fans, especially myself, would be what BTS's message right now is. Like, love yourself. Be confident in whatever the hell you're doing, whether it's YouTube videos or K-pop covers or dancing and succeeding.
Okay.
I jogged the mind a little bit earlier. Let's go.
Jogging. Okay. Yeah, don't be dissuaded like by other people.
I thought you were gonna say don't be a little bitch.
Don't be a little bitch.
Don't be a little bitch.
But I guess kind of the gist. But like, don't be dissuaded. Like some people might be like, what are you listening to? You don't even understand it. But just if you like it, then you like it. Just listen to it. And if you want to learn how to dance, it doesn't matter if you're bad or good. Just you'll get better over time. So
So now we'll pause the video and go to India's first video, and then we'll watch that, and then we'll watch the latest one, and then we'll just do a back to
just a link down in the description.
We'll link them down below. They're gonna be right here. Annotations. Because I'm roasting you here, can you answer this question?
Yeah.
What tips would you give to like younger viewers?
I guess for young K-pop fans. Don't be a part of fandoms that are fighting against each other.
Because
those are it's unreasonable because like why do you have to fight against each other? You're supposed to be supporting that group and you shouldn't be arguing with other people from
it's a waste of time.
Groups. It's a waste of time.
Rather than spreading positivity or just encouraging unnecessary negativity. So along with that, also if you want to do like dance covers and stuff like on Instagram, like a lot more people have been doing dance covers. I see more dance covers on Instagram every day. I've seen. I'm like,
and
it's on
like
my explore page.
Yeah, they have everyone has different dance styles, but it doesn't matter as long as they're showing their love towards K-pop and K-pop dancing. That's
Yeah. You know.
That's funny. There was a video I was watching on Instagram, and he was dancing to Dala Dala. So he was like, "Hey guys, be yourself."
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh my God. I thought that was so cool because
Yeah.
it's like he's expressing his love for the group and the dance and the song, and then he's like, "Be yourself," like love, you know. It's just like, and so that was nice to see. I was like, I've
Nice
never
twist.
seen
We're
this.
doing that next video. Next video, we're doing that. Nice. No, Sam. How any younger any tips for the younger viewers in the K-pop
Well,
community?
first off, to me, they are younger viewers. It's weird because you're telling Jack like, oh, so any younger viewers or any K-pop fans, and
like
I'm like,
16.
he is.
I'm like,
he is
yeah.
the
I was
young.
like, wait a second.
Yeah.
Let's just
Well, to me, compared to me. But tips, I really like what India said about not getting into fights with other. It's like not necessary. You shouldn't. Why hate? I don't understand. Like, why hate? Like, we all love the same thing. We're all here for the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
It may not be the same group, but you still need to have respect for other people's opinions and what they like to do, because you should also try. Because if you like something you wouldn't want, again, don't do something to somebody else that you want like done onto yourself. So it's like, if they like that group, let them like that group. That's the group they like. You know, like the four of us might not like the same groups, but we still have respect for each other. And that, you know, you like that group, that's cool. I like this group, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Don't feed into all that negativity, especially on social media. Again, like Tyler said, double-edged sword. And then you could either fall under like the positive side or the negative side. So try to fall under the positive side. Of social
Try to go to the positive side. It's better for everybody.
It's better, yeah.
Yourself.
Like it's funny because I don't do anything. Okay, show of hands. Has anyone ever posted a hate anything on anything?
I've received them.
Yeah.
We're just gonna go into some final thoughts because we are stretched on time. Sam, I know that you have some final things to say to our viewers. Let's go.
Yorobun? No, I'm joking.
Yeah. I'm gonna say BTS song.
Wait, final thoughts about what? Like this whole thing?
Yeah, just
Everything?
wrap up the podcast. Bring us home. Motherfucker. I'm sorry. That's why I was like, I was gonna say bitch, but I'm like, oh.
Do you see the abuse?
I'm on the negative part of the positivity sword.
Well, thank you for inviting us here today.
Thank you.
And I hope that you guys kind of got a little insight into what we think within the K-pop community, and that don't feed into the negativity.
Yep.
That's like definitely I feel like that's the number one thing we all can agree on.
Yep.
Don't feed into the negativity. If you like something, you like it. Have respect for somebody else if they like what they like. Unless it's like punching people, then we don't support that. Yeah.
We don't support harmful.
So yes, love yourself. Don't be obsessed with yourself. Like, that's not cool. But like, you know, love yourself. You know, give yourself. Let K-pop be your confidence and self-esteem that it has given us, because like, we love it. They're cool. They give us energy.
Energy.
Yeah.
What?
And cut to but yeah, thank you for having us. I really enjoyed it. And yeah.
India?
I just wanted to say that my mom is your 600 subscriber.
What?
Yeah. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Yeah.
Damn, that's years ago already.
Wow.
Really? That's insane.
Yeah, because you're like a
That was a
something.
curveball. I wasn't expecting that. Wow.
Yeah.
That was a while ago. Yeah.
That was years ago.
Yeah. Because you're at 1,000 something.
Yeah, I'm at 1,000 something.
Yeah. Wow.
Damn.
Yes.
Plenty.
Yeah.
600 subscribers.
Huh?
Your mom's
mom.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
600
I
subscribers.
hit you with a curveball, like how you hit me. Your face. Oh no.
No.
That's gonna be the.
Just really zoomed in.
Speaking of which, we gotta do the thumbnail. I don't know if we're gonna make a picture, but anyway. Yeah. Any final thoughts after?
Yeah,
this
just
podcast?
like thank you for inviting all of us. Yeah.
Thank you for coming. I know we've been planning this for 2-3 weeks now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like, hey, is everybody free on this day?
No, I
Then
can't.
2 people are free, then the other one's not.
yeah.
I'm like, okay, what about this day? Then the other 2.
Yeah.
Sweat. And then Jack's only free on weekends. Because he's a good, educated boy.
Oh yeah, summer school ended.
Okay, never mind. Wow. Right after this podcast.
I'm free now.
What is
Nice.
that? Summer school. It's been a while. I heard it once a long time ago.
A long time ago.
Yeah, but I don't remember.
Nice, but yeah, thank you for coming. Thank you. Jack, final thoughts for this podcast.
Please like, subscribe, comment. Links are down in the description.
Yeah, use my promo code. No, I'm joking.
Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and thank you 3 for joining me today on the 5th episode of Kyuubi's Corner. If you guys haven't seen the last episode of Kyuubi's Corner, please click, like I said. I think it's gonna be right here. And if you guys love anime or Asian culture, don't forget to subscribe. Right here! I don't know how I'm gonna put it because there's 4 of us, but it's probably gonna be somewhere in the middle. Like Jack said, all of our links are down below, so you guys can catch all their social medias and stuff that we talked about there. Anyways, my name is Kyuubi saying, Sayonara!